everyone, I'm Conor Palendat, Realtor with Mueller Metcher and Associates. Welcome back to my channel. If you have questions about today's video or looking to make Saskatoon your home, all of my contact info is located in the description below. If you're watching this, you're likely thinking of or beginning the exciting journey of buying a home. And one of the most critical steps in this journey is making an offer. Today, we'll guide you through everything you need to know about making an offer on a house, ensuring that you're ready to move forward with absolute confidence. Before we jump into making an offer, let's briefly go over the home buying process so you understand where the offer fits in. First up is the pre-approval. Before looking at homes, get pre-approved for a mortgage. This shows sellers you're serious, and better yet, you know your budget. A pre-approval gives you a clear idea of your buying power and makes sure you don't run into any financing issues that could collapse your deal. The second step is finding the right home. Once you're pre-approved, start searching for homes that meet your criteria and make sure to work with a real estate agent. It costs you nothing when purchasing and alleviates most of the headache and worry that comes with purchasing. Make sure to visit homes, take notes, and consider the location, amenities, and potential for appreciation. Once that's all sorted, it's time to put that offer in. When it comes time to put that offer in, you'll need to know if you're in a seller's or buyer's market, because that's going to determine how much time you have to think about an offer and do your research. If you're in a seller's market, you're going to have to rely on your agent to guide you on pricing without a lot of time for review. But if you're lucky with your timing and you find yourself in a buyer's market, there are a few points to cross off your list before submitting an offer. First, do your market research. Make sure your agent prepares a comparative market analysis so you can look at recent sales of similar homes in the area to gauge the fair market value. Step 2 is to make sure to stay within your maximum budget, considering additional costs like closing fees and renovations. Avoid the temptation to overextend yourself financially, even in competitive situations. Nothing is going to leave a sour taste in your mouth like realizing you're now house poor and are going to have to make cuts in other areas of your life to make it work. Lastly, make sure to have everything ready to go just in case, like being prepared to show proof of your down payment and financial capability. A good way to do this is to have your mortgage pre-approval letter ready to submit with your offer. Okay, so you're all ready to go and get that offer drafted up, but you're wondering, what are the key parts that I should focus on to submit a fair but compelling offer? There are 3 key areas to focus in on, those being the price, conditions, and deposit. Starting with the price, make sure to come up with a realistic and competitive offer price based on your research. Consider the list price, recent sales, and market conditions of comparable properties, and be sure to know the market. Sometimes offering slightly above or below the asking price can give you an edge, depending on the market. Once you've got your price set, worry about the conditions you're placing on the offer. These include financing, a home inspection, and appraisal contingencies. They protect you but can make your offer less attractive in a competitive market. Truth be told, it's not uncommon in red-hot markets. You might want to consider waiving some of these conditions, but be cautious and know the risks involved. Once you sort out those, worry about your deposit next. Your deposit is part of the offer and shows your commitment to the purchase. Now, it's typically in that 3 to 5% of the purchase price range, but can be more or less. If your offer is accepted, this deposit is held in trust until the completion of the sale or conditions of the offer aren't satisfied, at which point it's returned to you. While held in trust, you have no access to that money, so it's important to be aware of how much cash you're comfortable tying up. Generally, a higher earnest money deposit can demonstrate your seriousness and strengthen your offer, so if you can swing it, more might be better. So we've reached the point where you're submitting that offer you've carefully gone over. What happens next? Well, if you've made an outstanding offer, they might just accept it right away, but more often than not, there's going to be a negotiation. Be prepared for the seller to counter your offer with different terms or pricing. It's important to decide in advance your limits and be ready to adjust your offer if necessary. Negotiations can be stressful, so stay calm and be patient as you work through the process. Prioritize what's important to you, whether it's the price, conditions, or closing date, and work around those as best you can. The beautiful part of this part of the negotiation is you can just leverage your agent's experience and ability. Your real estate agent is an invaluable resource during negotiations. Use their expertise to navigate offers and counteroffers, and make sure to keep open lines of communication with your agent and be clear about your priorities and limits. And to cap off the process, if you can't get a deal in place, it's back to square one. If you do get an accepted offer, congratulations, but the job isn't quite done yet. You'll need to make sure you get to complete any of the inspections and due diligence necessary to remove conditions on your offer. Only then will it be firm and binding. So make sure to have a thorough inspection done to identify any issues or needed repairs, and work with your lender to finalize the mortgage, submitting any additional required documentation. Once you're satisfied with all the inspections and your lender gives you the green light, you can then remove conditions. At that point, all that's left to do is review and sign all closing documents, pay closing costs, and finally receive the keys to your new home. That brings us to a close on this newest how-to video. With the combination of being informed and organized, plus leaning on the expertise of a quality agent, you can dial in your offer and save yourself so much time and energy. If you're looking to find your perfect home in Saskatoon or the surrounding area, all of my contact info is located below. I'd love to help be a part of your journey. And if you like this video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.